Okay, good evening today. So we have started our new lesson, electricity and how to generate electricity, right? That is our new lesson. This is after the static electricity that we have done last week. If you missed the lesson, you can watch the video there. And so then we saw there are different ways of generating the electricity. Electricity is energy, type of energy, and there is a different ways. There are different ways of generating using the dry cell batteries, lead acid batteries, solar panels, and even dynamo turbines. We can generate electricity. Different energy sources can be converted into some other energy sources. Wind can be turned into electricity. Solar power can be turned into electricity. Then energy in the water can be converted into the electricity. And chemicals can be, chemical reactions can be converted into electricity. We have learned about that in the last week. In this week, we are going to proceed and learn about the new concept about this electricity generation. In order to do that, we need to do some practicals. Okay, the first practical that we are going to do is about the dry cells, right? Let's see what are inside this dry cell first. So this is according to the book, page number 3.2. Okay, so inside the dry cell, you can see in the middle carbon rod, right? When you cut this unit, don't cut like a new battery, you can cut an old battery, and then you will see these things. One is in the middle, this thing which is called a carbon rod, and then, right here, let me show a clear image. Can you see this? Can you see my screen? Okay. So let's see which is inside a dry cell. Here. You can name this because it is not there in your book. First, this metal cap, which is a protection, and the casing, and then inside that there is a sink that is working as anode, and then the cathode is graphite or carbon rod. Then you have manganese dioxide filling, right? That is what normally there. Manganese dioxide filling in the middle, then the graphite rod, right? That is the cathode. Or then you have zinc plate as anode. Right, let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen there. You can just show the anode and cathode. Anode, cathode, සහ මැද්ද දින එක නම් කරගන්න. Anode එක විදිහට zinc තහඩුවක් use වෙනවා. Cathode එක විදිහට use වෙන්නේ graphite කූරක්. ඔය මේවා වල තියෙන පැන්සල් වල එහෙම තියෙන්නේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට graphite. ඒක use වෙනවා. ඊළඟට මැද්දේ තියෙනවා manganese dioxide. ඒකේ තව තියෙන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ ammonium chloride, ඒ වගේම carbon වගේ දේවලුත් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. carbon කුඩු එහෙම තියෙන මිශ්‍රණයක් තමයි මැද්දේ තියෙන්නේ. Okay, what will happen inside the battery? Finish writing. So let's move to the next. So what will happen? Right, there is a, so when you connect, there will be a reaction happening inside the battery. Okay, let's see that. You can see this animation, which is available in YouTube. There is one in the website also. Just refer to the YouTube one. Easy to find. Actually, there is something called electrons. So because of these electrons only, the electricity forms. Electrons will move from the high density area to low density area. Electrons වැඩි තැන ඉඳන් අඩු තැන වෙනකන් ගමන් කරනවා. එතකොට තමයි කරන්ට් එකක් එන්නේ.
In which the ammonium chloride solution is replaced with a jelly composed of starch, flour, and ammonium chloride. A mixture of manganese dioxide and carbon surrounds the positive electrode carbon rod. This is placed inside a zinc can, which serves as the negative electrode. The space between the central core and the zinc can is filled with the ammonium chloride jelly. The jelly is prevented from drying up by sealing the top of the cell with pitch. A cardboard washer is used to prevent the carbon rod from coming in contact with the zinc can. The zinc can is surrounded by an insulating thick paper covering. The working of the cell is similar as that of the wet Leclanche cell. The EMF of this cell is about 1.5 volts. It is portable and used in torches and transistor sets, etc.
Okay. Electron generation is done by this zinc. Zinc generate electrons, and that is moving to the lack, like electrons are lacking, electrons are not there in the here in the second carbon rod, it is not there. So electrons are moving from the negative zinc to the middle carbon. So that is how the electricity is formed. Electricity ඕනම වෙලාවක electricity එකක් හැදෙන්නේ ඔය වගේ electron ගමන් කරන එකෙන් තමයි අපිට electricity එකක් හැදෙන්නේ. Okay, let's do small experiment using Tinkercad. I will send you the link. You can log into that by creating small account. If you don't know how to do that, share your screen, I will teach. Okay, if you don't know how to use Tinkercad, tell me, I will help you. Share your screen, I will definitely help you. Okay, you can share the screen, I will teach you how to use that. Please share the screen, Sanugi. Okay, you have already taken that, okay. You are coming to our other class, right? That's why you know about Tinkercad. Okay, we in the IT class. Right, anyone else needs support? Can share, I can help you. Anyone else needs support? You can share it. උදව්වක් ඕන නම් පුතේ share කරන්න. එතකොට මම කියලා දෙන්න log වෙන හැටි account එකක් හදාගෙන. හරි. ඕන නැද්ද උදව්? You don't need help, don't you? Okay then, no matter. Let's do. Okay, here what we are going to do is I'm going to use a lemon battery. Lemon. Okay, so this is it. You can see one side you have a nail, the other side seems a copper coin, something like that. Actually, what will happen there? So this lemon is basically helping a reaction. So there will be a reaction happening, and with that reaction, so more electrons are generated here. So from here to here, electrons are moving, but normally under normal circumstances, it is not moving. But if you connect, okay, let's connect a multimeter. When you connect a multimeter, positive to positive, and negative to negative, you will see when you start the simulation, you will see there is a very small current, millivolt 520 වෝල්ට් එකක්වත් නැහැ. මිලි වෝල්ට්. වෝල්ට් එකනොත් 10න් පංගුවත්තම මිලි වෝල්ට් කියන්නේ. එතකොට ඇත්තටම වෝල්ට් භාගයක් විතර තමයි මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. So only half volt. එතකොට මේකෙන් අපිට බල්බ් එකක් එහෙම පත්තු කරන්න බෑ පුතේ. බල්බ් එකක් ඕනනම් දාලා බලමු LED එකක්. මොකද බල්බ් එකක් හරි කමන්නේ. කීයද දැන් මේකේ වෝල්ටේජ් එක. LED එකක් ගමුකෝ ඒක ලේසි. මේ බල්බ් එකත් අපි normal battery එකකින් බලමු. 1.5 volt battery එකකින් පත් වෙනවද කියලා. පත්තු වෙනවා කියලා මේක නම් පෙන්නනවා මේක ලොකු බල්බ් එකක් නෙවෙයි මම හිතන්නේ වෝල්ට් ගන්න අපි නිකන් මැනලා බලමු මල්ටිමීටර් එකෙන් වෝල්ට් 1.5 වලට පත් වෙන 1.4 වලට LED එක නම් මේ වගේ බැටරි එකකින් පත්තු වෙන්නේ නෑ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 1.5 වෝල්ට් පොඩ්ඩක් මදි LED එක යාන්තම් වගේ තමයි පත්තු වෙන්නේ. Let's try. Here you cannot see the LED. Let's use this LED bulb here. LED bulb ඉතින් මෙතන දැම්මම කීයටවත් පත්තු වෙන්නේ නැහැ. If you try to light up the LED bulb, so that will never happen because this is millivolts නේ. අතන volt එකයි පාටක් නැත්නම් millivolt වලට කොහොමත් නැහැ. Okay, my suggestion. Can you try this? You can see this is not turning on. Bulb එක on වෙන්නේ නැහැනේ. පේනවනේ bulb එක on වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරිද? bulb එකට current එක මදි. මට ඕන lemon battery වලින්ම කොහොම හරි මේ bulb එක on කරන්න. හරි පුංචි challenge එකක්. lemon battery ම පාවිච්චි කරලා මේ bulb එක on කරන්න. කොහොමද මම මේක කරන්නේ? How can I do this? මොකද ඔයාලට තේරෙනවා මේ lemon battery වල current එක මදි LED එක පත්තු කරන්න. ඔයාලා උනත් නිකන් try කරලා බලන්න lemon battery එකක් හදලා lemon battery එක ලෝහ දෙකක් අපි පාවිච්චි කරනවා එකක් cathode විදිහට අනික anode විදිහට one is working as the anode the second one is working as the cathode හරි cathode තමයි දැන් මෙතන මේ anode cathode and cathode කියන්නේ මොනවාද here this is how the anode and cathode work which generate more electrics so here you can see in anode right in a reaction you can see how anode and cathode works and more electrons are there in cathode here wait so here you can see anode and cathode in a galvanic cell. In a galvanic cell, anode is this, where the electron supply is there, that is called the galvanic cell. But in this electrolytic cell කියලා කියන්නේ මේ වගේ in electrolytic cell when you connect this and try to electrolyte this ඒ කියන්නේ අපි බැටරි එකකින් මේවා දීලා කරන්ට් එක දීලා මේක ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොලයිට් කරන්න බලද්දී මේකේ ඍණාග්‍රය තමයි කැතෝඩ් එක විදියට වැඩ කරන්නේ. හැබැයි අපි මේ ද්‍රාවණයකින් මේ බල්බ් එකක් පත්තු කරන්න යද්දී ඇනෝඩ් එක තමයි මෙයාට ඍණ වෙලා ඉලෙක්ට්‍රෝන සප්ලයි එක දෙන්නේ. හරිද? ඔය දෙක මතක තියාගන්න පැටලෙයි ඈ. ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොලයිට් කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ මේ ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොලයිට් කරනවා කියන්නේ මේකට කරන්ට් එක යවලා මේ ද්‍රාවණයේ යම්කිසි ප්‍රතික්‍රියාවක් ඇති කරන එක. මෙතන ප්‍රතික්‍රියාවක් වෙන හැබැයි මෙතන ප්‍රතික්‍රියාවකින් අපි ප්‍රයෝජනයක් ගන්නවා. මෙයාට කරන්ට් එක අපි දෙන්නේ නැහැනේ. හරි? මෙයාගෙන් කරන්ට් එක අපි ගන්නවා. ඔය දෙක පටලවා ගන්න එපා. Here the මේකෙදී ඔන්න කරන්ට් එක ගනිද්දී you can see this generates electrons. ඒ generate වෙන electrons තමයි මෙයා අල්ලගන්නේ. Right? Okay. I think it is clear. If you want we can see. But මේ වගේ anode cathode කියලා කියන්නේ anode ධනාග්‍රය cathode ඍණාග්‍රය කියන එක තමයි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි ගන්න. ඒ අර බල්බ් එකකදී. හරි. මේ වගේ එකකදී ඉලෙක්ට්‍රෝන දෙන එකේන අපි anode එක විදියට ගන්නවා. ඉලෙක්ට්‍රෝන ගන්න කෙනා අපි cathode එක විදියට ගන්නවා. ඔය දෙක පටලවා ගන්න එපා. Right? Okay. So can you create this challenge? Can you create this? I need to turn on a bulb using lemon battery. LED bulb using lemon battery. Can you give a try? Hari, උත්සාහ කරන්න බලන්න විනාඩි මම දෙන්න විනාඩි 3ක්. Try to do. Done. Sanugi? මොකක්ද සනුගේ?
LED bulb or normal bulb?
LED bulb.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay. Right? If one cell is not using this, if one is not giving enough current, you have to use another one. Right? Let's use another lemon. Then now 2 lemons. How can you increase the voltage is the problem. Voltage increasing can be done by connecting the positive to negative of the other. So that is how we are increasing. This is called serial connection. Serial connection will increase the voltage. Let's check using multimeter. Let's check this using multimeter. Now let's connect positive to this and negative to this. Now you can see the voltage is increased to 1 volt, which is something good, better than the previous, but still not enough, you know, at least 2 volt needed. So let's try with some more batteries. Right, let's try with some more batteries. Now there are 4 lemon batteries. Let's connect this positive to negative. This positive is also to the negative. And now try to measure the voltage. Okay, now it indicates 2.08 voltage. And now it indicates 2.08. Now it should work. Let's give a try. LED. Red color LED is the one which uses least amount of power. Other colors may use more than this. So let's connect anode and cathode. On it. And you can see very light. Here. Very light amount of current which is going through the bulb. It's not even visible sometimes. Maybe you can further increase these. You can further increase. Okay, let me copy. Okay. Paste. 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 Now I have increased the voltage. Let's increase the amperage. Keeping the same voltage, we can increase the amperes. Amperes කියන්නේ කොච්චර current එක එනවද කියන එක. Volt එක කියන්නේ කොච්චර energy එකකින් current එක එනවද කියන එක. Now 8 batteries, but මම මේකේ ධන එකට connect කරනවා පුතේ. I'm connecting positive to positive, right? එතකොට මගේ voltage එක වැඩි වෙන්නේ නැහැ, amperage එක තමයි වැඩි වෙන්නේ මෙහෙම කරොත්. Negative to negative. ඔන්න අපි measure කරලා බලමුකෝ. Okay. Let's measure and see now. Okay. The one voltage එක අපි measure කරලා බලමු using multimeter. If you still measure the voltage is very low. So maybe around 2. So let's simulate. You can see it's 1.66. Not even 2. Very weak battery. You can increase maybe one more lemon battery. Let's try. පොඩ්ඩක් එකක් වැඩි කරමු lemon battery. මේ serial නෙමෙයි. sorry serial battery එකක් වැඩි කරන්න ඕන. parallel වැඩි කළා වැඩක් නැහැ. parallel වැඩි කරාට අපිට මේකේ තියෙන current එක පොඩ්ඩක් වැඩි කරගන්න පුළුවන්. serial වැඩි කරොත් තව එකක්. It muddy. Still not enough. Because this is very weak battery, right? Very weak battery. But you can light up other bulbs, but not this. අනිත් bulb නම් light up කරගන්න පුළුවන් මේකේ මේ අර චූටි bulb එක. LED එක ටිකක් අමාරුයි පුතේ. And stop the simulation. It's negative to the negative. It is for 5 batteries also, it is 1.66. 5 also 1.66 means not enough. Reason is after connecting this LED connect කරාට පස්සේ පුතේ voltage එක අඩු වෙනවා. මේක LED නැතුව දුවනකොට ඉතින් තියෙනවා මේ 2.6 voltage වගේ තියෙනවා. But when you connect the LED, it drops. That is why it's very difficult. Maybe you have to use 10 at least. 10 LED, 10 lemon batteries to get a good current. Right here, lemon, battery. Let's see the practical, real situation, right? LED. Here in this case, they have used 4 lemon batteries. 4 lemon batteries. It should work, right? Here, this is potato one. So this also you can use. But lemon battery is basically, you need not single lemon battery is not enough. Okay, let's see this.
If you want to ace your paper, download Grammarly. Are you? When we think about batteries, we usually think about something that we pick up at the store and put in a clock to make it run. But sometimes the only battery you need is something as simple as a lemon from your kitchen, which sounds crazy, right? But aside from being tasty, lemon juice is also an electrolyte solution, which means it produces a low voltage, about 9/10 of a volt per lemon. So if we wanted to light this 3-volt LED light, yep, we need 3 volts. So about 4 lemons to make it work. Now,
okay,
so
මේ
about
lemon
4
එකේ
lemons
මෙයාලා
to make it
කියන්නේ
work.
පුතේ මේ
We
this
need
lemon මේ lemon එකේ යාලා කියන්නේ 0.85 milli කියන්නේ 850 millivolts තියෙනවා කියලා. හැබැයි අපි ගත්ත lemon එකේ 500 ගාණක් පෙන්වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒකයි 500 ගාණක් කියන්නේ 5 වලින් බෙදුවම අපිට ඕන වෙනවා 5 වලින් බෙදුවම අඩුම ගානේ 0.5 වලින් බෙදුවම at least we need 6. We need 6 lemons to light up the LED. Here මෙතන 85 වෙනවා නම් you need at least 3.3, around 4. Around 4 will work. Then make it then around 4 will be enough.
3 volts. So about 4 lemons to make it work. Now, to create the circuit, we'd also need some zinc covered nails, some alligator clips, and some medium gauge copper wire, which you can get at a hardware store. Or you can use some of the left.
Here also they are using zinc cover nails and copper. Zinc gapu nail, zinc gahuwa zinc gayawama me anawala ara me අපි එකට කියනවා මේ අද්ද නමක් කියන ලස්සන මට මතක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ ඉතින් ඔය වෙලාවට galvanizing කියලා කියනවා. අහලා තියෙනවද galvanize තහඩු කියන්නේ?
Yes, sir.
galvanizing කියලා කියනවා. Galvanize. Galvanizing. Right. Galvanizing is a process basically. Why we are galvanizing? Galvanize කරාම පුතේ අර මල බැඳෙන එක අඩු වෙනවා. මලකඩ කන එක. Right. Otherwise, you know, the pure ferric is acting with oxygen and the ferric oxide is created. Maybe the මලකඩ කන එක සාමාන්‍ය දෙයක්. Right. එතකොට galvanizing කියලා කියන්නේ මේකේ zinc ආලේප කරනවා. Is done. And you can see the electroplating කියලා කියනවා අපි. Here actually it's not showing that clearly. Right here, prepare the galvanized by basically here molten zinc. උණු කරපු zinc. රත් කරපු zinc මේකේ ආලේප කරන එක තමයි කරන්නේ. එතකොට අර ටිකක් වැඩි කාලයක් පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඔය ඇනවල galvanize කරලා තියෙන ගොඩක් වෙලා zinc zinc ඇන නෙවෙයි ඒවා. zinc ආලේප කරපු ඇන තියෙන. zinc ආලේප කරපු ඇන. මම පෙන්නන වෙලාවත් දැන් තිබ්බොත් electrolysis මේ වලින් අපිට galvanizing කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, එතකොට zinc ආලේපිත ඇන තමයි ගන්න මේකට අනිත් පැත්තෙන් තඹ. එතකොට zinc එකෙන් තමයි electron දෙන්නේ. තඹ වලින් electron ගන්නවා.
Leftover holiday lights stashed in the closet. The key thing is to create as conductive a circuit as you can. So once you've cleaned your copper wire and zinc nails to make sure they're more conductive, you'll stick a nail on one side of the lemon and a wire in the other side. Positive, negative. Do the same with 3 more lemons and set them up in a copper to zinc pattern so you can easily connect the alligator clips. And when you're ready to light your LED, fasten the copper side alligator clip to the longer positive end of the LED and the zinc side to the shorter negative end. And there it is, light. If your light's a little dim, go ahead and use a fresher lemon or use the same number of lemons to help you calculate a little math. Either way, if life gives you lemons, you don't just have to stick with lemonade.
මේකේ උනත් දැන් ඔයාලට පේන්නේ නැති here you can see after connecting this
light your LED alligator clip to the longer positive end of the LED.
it's very
zinc side
small
to the
light,
shorter
right?
negative
It is
end.
not that much
And
bright.
there it is, light.
In a dark environment maybe you can see that. In a dark environment you can see that, but normally so most of the time you can see it's with 4 lemons, 5 lemons. But 1 lemon you cannot do that. Using 1 lemon is not really enough.
Okay.
Sorry, Pute? You have done? Have you? Yes?
Okay.
No? Okay, you can use fresh lemon in your home and try to
5
do this.
pieces of copper, a voltmeter, which has a positive.
I have multimeter. Next day
Because
I
an
will show you
LED
this,
does require a significant amount of
please,
voltage, we'll
remind
need to
me.
be connecting all
I
4
will
of
send
the
you a
lemons.
video, right? After
do
creating
this,
maybe, because
we'll
the
need
last
to
time
wrap
we will
the
not
copper
be able
wire
to do.
around the nails
But
in a way so that we can connect lemons via the copper cable. Because the gauge of copper cable to the proper shape. The lemons on the cutting board in electrons from the anode to the cathode. This can be done with almost any type of acid, but citric acid is what we'll be using in this case. We will need to connect each of the lemons. To do this, we will screw one of the screws into one side of each of the lemons. Then we will take the other lemon and insert the copper cable. We will continue to do this with the rest of the lemons. The electron, the acceptor of electrons. This will create an electric current, which we can use to power an LED. I bent the copper piece to easier to insert the copper piece. I also will bend a piece in the top of this last copper piece, so it will be easier to connect to both the LED and the voltmeter. Efficient voltage to power an LED. The positive end goes to our cathode, the copper piece, and the negative end goes to our anode, the zinc nail. As you can see, it reads about 6 volts. If we transfer to more sensitive setting, we can see it is actually about 6.6 volts.
These lemons are good because it
This should
transmits
be
very
enough
good
voltage
current.
to power an LED.
Having 6 volt there. අයක් කියන හොඳයි. ඒක
I've turned
lemon
off the light
මත
so that we can more clearly
depend
see
වෙනවා
the
පොතේ.
LED. The positive end is connected to the correct side, and
But
this
you can
shows
see the
that
light is
LED
very, very
is
long
lighting.
again. Once you connect this, so because of it's not having that much of
And that-
electricity, you can light up the bulb, but very low light. Okay. Now we saw how electricity can be generated. In the acid, what will happen? There will be a reaction sink with the acid which generate electrons. These extra electrons will fall through the bulb to the copper side. Copper side is having issue because it's not having enough electrons, so it will capture that. That is what happening. Right, that is what happening in the battery. Okay, so these are some other examples. We can use a dynamo by rotating or moving. Have you seen the bicycle dynamo? Bicycle dynamo. The bicycle wala bulb path වෙන්න high කරනවා. Bicycle dynamo, which can be connected to the bicycle tire like this. When tire is rotating, this dynamo is rotating. Tire rotate වෙනකොට tire එක කැරකෙනකොට මේ tire එකට ගාවලා තියෙන dynamo එක මේ වගේ. The tire එක කැරකෙනකොට පුතේ when tire is rotating, the dynamo will also start rotating. So it will generate some energy. Taking energy can generate, so we can use that. When you're riding, you can even charge your mobile phone, and even a light can be displayed. Light එක පත්තු කරලා පෙන්නන්න පුළුවන්. So those are the things that can be done with bicycle dynamo. This is called kinetic energy. Kinetic energy කියන්නේ කකුල් දෙකෙන් තමයි energy එක එන්නේ. පාගලා. Right? And solar cell. Solar cell is basically getting energy from sunlight. සූර්ය එළියෙන් තමයි solar cell වල මේකේ sunlight එකේ. සූර්යාලෝකේ. ඒතර සූර්යාලෝකේ තමයි convert කරන්නේ යා electricity වල. But some other countries, they are using these tidal waves. Tidal waves in the ocean to generate energy. අපේ නම් use වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Tidal waves කියලා කියන්නේ උදාම් රළ. Tidal energy කියලා කියනවා. Tidal waves. නැත්නම් මේ උදාම් රළයේ තියෙන ශක්තියෙන් එයාලා turbines එකක් කොලා මෙහෙම ඒකෙනොත් energy එක generate කරනවා. සමහර රටවල දැන් අපේ රට නම් අපේ රටේට අපිට මුහුද නැහැනේ පුතේ. අපේ රටේ වටේ මුහුද තිබ්බනම් අපිට ඔන්න පාවිච්චි කරන්න වෙයි. ලංකාවේ මුහුදක් නැති හින්දා ලංකාව වගේ රටවල මේවා කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඒද වෙන රටවල තමයි කරන්නේ. I was just joking නේ. අපේ රටේ වටේටම මුහුද තියෙනවා. හැබැයි අපි මේවා කරන්නේ නැහැ. Tidal energy, you're not getting that. But there are countries getting tidal energy. ඒකෙමුත් හදන කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා. tidal energy කෙනුත් current එක හදා ගන්න කට්ටිය. So there are different other ways of generating energy. Okay, other than this dynamo, solar cell, electric cells and batteries, so I will give you an exercise. Try to find out what are the other sources of energies. Okay, write this question. Above methods can generate electricity. What are the other methods to generate electricity? Explain them. I have already informed some, but there are more. මම දැනටමත් කිව්වා කීපයක්. හැබැයි මීට වැඩිය ගොඩක් ඒවා තියෙනවා. So you can explore them and write down about them when you come next day. Finished writing? Or still? Finish or not? Hello? Please talk. Sorry? So I will show you, before we wind up, I will show you the parallel and serial connection results very soon. So this is just to explain today's experiment further. I'm going to use normal battery, 1.5 volt battery, a normal one. Okay, let me quickly connect and show you. And I will wind up a little early today because we started a little later. So if you connect like this, the positive to negative. So if you measure using multimeter, you can see one battery will contain only 1.5 volt. But both batteries, see here, if you connect both batteries, the voltage is double. That means this is called serial connection. In the other way, we can connect batteries in parallel way. How? Let me take again batteries. This time also I'm connecting two batteries. But this time I'm connecting positive to positive. This is another way of connecting batteries. That is also correct. No matter when you're connecting positive to positive, negative to negative. Let's measure this using multimeter now. Okay, I'm going to measure the positive one to the negative one. So let's see the voltage there. So the first is 3 volt, the second is 1.5 volt, which means If you connect positive to positive, negative to negative, sorry, I couldn't connect that. That is my mistake. This negative need to be connected to this negative. Positive to positive, negative to negative, you can see the voltage not change. But if you connect positive to negative and then serial these batteries, the voltage doubles. So what will happen to the amperage? Let's select the amperage and see. Let's run and see the amperage and see. Okay, you can see 6 amperes there. Here you can see only 3 amperes. So what will happen to the amperage? Amperage will double when you connect this in a parallel way, but voltage will not double. Voltage is basically the other way. Voltage doubles on the serial connection, but in the parallel connection, voltage will not double. So you can test this in this interface also. Yes, circuit construction kit. So if the previous one you couldn't create an account, go to this circuit construction kit and create an account and see. That is my suggestion, right? You can do this because we have done this in the previous day also. Try to connect battery serial and battery parallel. See the brightness of bulbs and also measure the voltage and amperage. Okay, that is using this circuit construction kit. I have already sent you the link. You can log into that and check that. Right, with that, I'll be stopping for today. Next day, I will help you understanding more phenomena and principles related to this electricity. Till then, good night. See you all next week.